Hello everybody, it's me, Khan here, back again with the last installment for the Decadent Choco Cake Tower with tray 13 to 15. It's been a couple of hard trays, but we're finally done, so let's head right into it. For tray number 13, we will be using a mainly electric comp together with White Lily as a damage support. We will be using Stormbringer with crit toppings and some cooldown and damage resist on the biscuit. Attack toppings on Black Lemonade together with some damage resist on the Biscuit. Blueberry Pie, giving some attack toppings and damage resist bypass. Then we're going to have White Lily on attack toppings and damage resist bypass, cooldown, damage resist. And Snapdragon on cooldown toppings with cooldown, attack speed, attack on the Biscuit. For the treasures, we will be using the new Electric Scythe together with the Epic Scroll and Epic Watch. So let's head right into it. For this one, you will just be spamming, and that should do the trick. Just make sure you really get Snapdragon and White Lily to cast their skills as quick as possible for the healing and damage resist. Blueberry Pie is a little strange, but because her skill, to do her skill, it takes a while. She's still doing her skill. I do want to note a couple of things about this team. Oh, okay. That was laggy. My game lags a lot, so there we go. 0 seconds left. Quite close. At most you get 1 second with what I have. We'll look at the damage numbers here real quick. 120 million on Stormbringer, 14 on Black Lemonade, 40 on Blueberry Pie, and 30 on White Lily. Now, we're not going to be done yet because I want to explain a couple things. This team, as you can see, for me, barely works. What I want to tell you guys is to get the magic candy for Blueberry Pie. Her magic candy, I can't really look at it real quick, but her magic candy just makes her better, makes her do more damage, and thus, you know, wins you the fight a lot better. Getting the crit scythe higher level will definitely help a lot. You can try using the rare one, but it usually doesn't work because the more crit damage for Stormbringer, the more damage resist all the electric cookies have. If you don't want to do any of that, don't want to level at all, they're pretty decent cookies, but maybe you don't want to level these two at all, like me. There is also an alternative team you can use, which I've found on YouTube as well, which you'll have to search for it themselves, but it's going to make use of Black Pearl Magic Candy and cheesing the boss Wafflebot summons to not summon them at all because you're interrupting it with Water Cage. In that team, you're going to be using T-Knight with, Black Pearl and Snapdragon are the three most important ones, and then two sacrifice cookies, which will most likely be Frilled Jellyfish, and then like Ginger Brave is in their video. Maybe if I don't forget, I'll put it in the description, but check that one out if you want an easy clear, but it just requires a little bit more timing and practice. Moving on, we'll be going to tray number 14. This tray sucks a lot and is very difficult because it's pretty chance-based. It's RNG, complete RNG. So I'll most likely put a cut here when I do actually do the battle because it takes about 20 tries. But for this team, we'll be using Elder Fairy with cooldown toppings and damage resist HP, damage resist bypass on the B-Squid. Of course, we have the 2 HP substats here to activate a skill even more. We're going to use Icicle Yeti with cooldown toppings, cooldown, attack speed, attack. I think crit actually does something, I'm not sure. Just get those out. Don't have damage resist like me. Then we're going to use, I forget his name, Sherbet, on cooldown with some good damage resist, crit and cooldown, but damage is pretty important here. Then we're going to also put Frost Queen with Crystal Jam on the cooldown toppings as well, with damage resist bypass and a decent bit of damage resist in general. Cooldown's also good. Then, last but not least, we're going to use Linzer with some attack speed and attack on almond toppings. For treasures, we're using the basic 3 in the watch, whistle, and robe. I have a level 20 Crystal Gem. Higher, the better. Level them up, better. Right? For Linzer, if you don't have the right tuning, you will probably want to play this one in non-auto mode and get her stacks always at 7. So, let's head right into it. How does it work? I don't know. There we go. So, guys, I had to record it actually took me 6 minutes. Wasn't too bad. But, yeah. This is the only reason why there's a cut. The cuts in these videos, they're quite RNG based. This team is just RNG. I'm not sure what I did. I think it has to do with the times when you actually stun the boss. So at certain times, because if this boss is stunned, it does a lot more damage. You do a lot more damage to the boss with ice type attacks. So just keep that in mind. You'll have to try. I think it took me like 20 tries to get it. I think a little bit before that. So yeah, just keep on trying with this team. This is all that worked for me. So there were a couple, I've probably talked about it earlier because I'm recording this at a different time. But yeah, so the only other replacement would be to maybe replace someone like Linzer for another cookie that does a lot of DPS instead. But you kind of really need these two to do the, or actually you need Elder Fairy as well. These 3 to really get that stun active to be able to do enough damage. So just keep trying, and hopefully you'll get it. So let's head into the next one. Hopefully you guys have seen me actually complete it. There's a little cut. Yes, I've edited a video for once. The reason I don't edit them is because I want to make it as, flowing as possible and show you that it's all very possible. Sadly with that tray, I literally just can't. This tray is kind of the same. Tray 15 should be possible. Actually, no, this tray is actually really easy and doable. For this tray, we will be using Elder Fairy, Stormbringer, Shining Glitter, and Black Lemonade. Let me put a Biscuit on Shining Glitter, because we'll have to share those. So as you see, we have 4 cookies right here. This is because I want to give you guys a simple option for the last cookie. The last cookie has to be any sustain. Can be pure vanilla, can be fucking parfait, cream puff, I know names. It can be Snapdragon, which is the best option, Icicle Yeti, and those are probably your, or Rockstar is also possible. Rockstar will die. Most of them will die, but it'll be enough healing for your team. I'll showcase Snapdragon here because I think most people will have Snapdragon, but I'll give some other options and their toppings. So for Stormbringer, we're going to use the crit toppings together with the same Biscuit you have right here. Elderberry with Almond this time to have the same damage assist, etc. Black Lemonade, we're going to use 3 crit toppings and 2 attack toppings to go to damage resist on our Biscuit. And for Shining Glitter, we're going to use a 5 crit toppings and damage bypass and damage resist. For Snapdragon, we'll of course have cooldown together with cooldown, cooldown, attack speed, attack. If you want any other, Icicle Yeti will also use cooldown. For Rockstar, we will want to use crit as well. Or crit, I mean, you don't know as well. For Pure Vanilla, just use chocolate. And those are probably your best options. So yeah, for treasures, we'll be using the crit scythe again, whistle, and watch. So let's go into it. This one is very spammable. And you just kind of go, it's not that difficult. We of course want to make use of all the crit toppings because for this boss only crits count. If you are struggling with Stormbringer, you could also try using cooldown toppings. But I think crit toppings should be very plausible. Because we don't have to think about substats. As you can see, 25 seconds are left. And that, you guys, is all 15 trays. And you can finally claim those juicy rewards. Let's look at the stats real quick. 23 million for Stormbringer, very small, a little bit for Elder Fairy. 4 million for Black Lemonade, and 8.8 for Shining Glitter. So, I hope you guys will be able to claim this juicy level 80 Star Jelly Concentrate and some nice Ancient Starstone Soul Gem thingamajiggy, where you can get a Legendary Soul Stone or Ancient. 14 pools, you know, Radiant Shards, really insane. Coins, 200 of Radiant Biscuit Dough. It's all great. It's all amazing. And when you do get all 15 trays, you will be able to claim these nice extra juicy rewards for you to enjoy. As you can see, there's only 11 days left on recording this on the 10th of May, which means perhaps I believe this Decadent Choco Cake Tower will reset one day, and then we're gonna have to start this whole thing again. If you guys would really want me to do all that again when it does release, give me a heads up. This has taken many hours of my life, but I appreciate you guys watching and all the nice comments I've gotten on them. I'm really happy that it's so well received. So let's claim these, and I will want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.